Hello YouTube and welcome back to Ali's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel. I am so happy to be here with you. We are working on Paper Pumpkin Alternatives. This is video number 7 for May 2023's kit called Exploring in Color. And it is... the scenes on these cards are just downright amazing. So I want to give you guys a little heads up. Let me show you. I do have a sample to show you. I did make a sample. So let me show you this gorgeous card while I talk for a minute. So I just went to the doctor's and had my stitches out, and I am so happy. I mean, I don't know how to explain just how blessed I really feel. I feel God's grace in this whole thing that went down. I mean, my doctor was very adamant that, you know, it is life-threatening, the type of cancer that I have, and I have some spots that are precancerous that I've had removed, and I just feel very fortunate that they got me in so quickly, that they even retested my site and it came back negative. Lymph nodes are good, everything's good. So little hint, I gotta show you this that I bought. This is one of my new hat pins, because he's like, do you wear a hat? And I'm like, yeah, I have a ball cap. I have a visor I wear in the pool. He's like, no, that's not gonna cut it. He is like, you need a wide brimmed hat, something that comes and covers the ears at least 1.5 inches to 2 inches out from your ears. So that gave me an excuse to go shopping. Promptly my husband took me to the exchange, bought myself couple of hats. One is a wraparound type wide brimmed hat that I can actually put my hair up on top of my head during the summertime. And then it was like, if I'm gonna have to wear a hat, I'm gonna bling this thing out. So I bought me some pins. The other one is just clear crystals, but I had to show you one of them. I thought this was real pretty. I liked all the vibrant colors in it, and I feel like this hat pin right now, it's a pin, it's a brooch, but for me it's going on my hats. I told him, if I'm gonna have to wear a hat for the rest of my life everywhere I go, I'm gonna bling it out in style. So just had to share that with you guys. Just me being me. So this is our card. This happens to be one of the add-on kits. You could do this with any of the kit cards. Now that I've shared that with you, let me show you where I got my idea from. This is what inspired me. In fact, it's the same card from the add-on. I just used punches. I didn't use the stitched circle dies that are in this. And I didn't want to put the saying on top of the gorgeous scenery. I just didn't want to do that. I think it took away from it. So this is just a bit of spotlighting. This is the projects that you could have done. Gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Front and back sides are gorgeous. Leave you with lots of things to do with this kit. This is the add-on kit. Oh, I didn't bring it in. I just got this in the mail today. That'll have to get shown on another video, as it is in my house and I'm not in my house. So let's get started with what you're going to need for this card. So you're going to need your card base. If you are using one of the cards from the kit, if you didn't get the add-on, let me see if I'm pulling out one of those. Any of these will do. This is a portrait style one. This would work too. Just punching out a circle, a square, an oval would work. Same kind of concept. Actually, these are from the add-on. I'm like, what's wrong with these? They don't have the gorgeous back. So let's see. Here's some. So here is a card base from the kit. You see it's got, this is the back, this is the front. Here I could punch it out here and then stamp the saying on there. Might do that for another one. But anyways, you get the idea. There's gorgeous choices here. You can use any of those. I happen to just pull the two of the same card bases. So you're going to need, this is this one here. You're going to need an add-on card base or a card of your choice. And we're using the blue envelope as an envelope. We are going to cut this apart down the middle. And then we are going to cut this side down to 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to do that together. Then I brought in some circle punches. Love the new circle punches. This one happens to go with a stamp set. This was a bundle in the new catalog, or rather is a bundle. This is 2 3/8 inch circle punch. Gorgeous just so easy. Give me a punch over a die any day. It's quick, it's snappy, it's easy. So I'm using this, and we're using the 2-inch circle punch, which was one of the 2 circle punches that is on an online special. So there's that. And then I'm using a little bit of, where's my card? Little bit of burlap ribbon here from my last project. I should have just enough to add just a little detail. Any bit of ribbon would do. A little bit of baker's twine, jute twine, any of that would work for that card, this card. This is really simple, everybody. Really, really simple. So you guys can sit and look at that one. There's my cheers to another adventure. I did stamp on the inside, but all I did on the inside was just put that little compass, and I used copper clay for all of it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our card base apart. And I like to fold it over. Don't need to store it. Just fold it over, because I'm going to lay that fold right on my guillotine. If you don't have a guillotine, lay it in the center of your trimmer. So we are going to use a piece of this, though I am going to use the piece that I already did. Okay, I'm going to just cut the circle out of there. So this one now I need to cut down. Excuse me, getting a drink of water here. And as I'm saying that, I realize you guys may not realize that my sleeves, this one says make it blue. This one says make it blue. This one says make it pink. This is a cute sweatshirt my daughter got me for my birthday. It is based on Sleeping Beauty. Make it pink, make it blue. She knows I like that kind of stuff. So here we go. So it's at 4 1/4. I'm going to take 1/8 off of the top. I'm going to turn it around and take 1/8 off of the bottom. That brings me to 4. Now this way I want to cut it to 4 1/4. So it doesn't really have 1/8 there, but that looks good to me. I'm going to turn it around and now bring it to 5 1/4. And those are going in the recycle bin. And it's funny, my little sweatshirt, I'll give you a hint. My daughter's friend that she's known since she was 2 years old. She's like another daughter to me. Her name is Jissa. Her favorite color is blue. My daughter Justice's favorite color is pink. So I'm going to embroider their names on this sweatshirt because it does mean quite a bit to me. Oh, I almost forgot. You will need a white card base. I am using my H&R Block ones that I got at the thrift store. Look how gorgeous that is. Perfect. So, but before we go, we're going to start by, this was the back of the first card I did. I'm going to use that one just because I've already used it once. If I was smart, guys, I would have punched this as far end as I could have, and I could have used this as a layering piece, but I wasn't. So I'm just going to take it to the edge, punch me that 2 3/8 inch circle in blue. Now I'm going to take my card base here because I'm going to be stamping my sentiment directly on the card base. I'm going to take this in here and I'm going as far as it can go in, all the way to the end of the punch. And do I want it up, centered? I want it right about there. I'm going to punch that out. And so now I have my card base. I'm going to glue this directly onto my card. I'm saving this for something else, and I still have, you know, about 1/3 of the other one to use in a project. All right. I love that white behind it, but like I said, if you can use the back of the card as a layer if you don't want the white showing. So now I have my circle punch here, but I know from doing the last one, I want to put this on dimensionals first. So let me grab dimensionals, and I'm going to do that triangle shape with 3 of them. Tends to work, 1 at the top, because I don't think it needs more than 3. I am a thrifty crafter, have to be on the budget I live on. I wouldn't change my budget. It's a good one. So I'm going to center this best as I can. The reason why I'm doing this first is because the last time I glued it down, I glued this down first last time, and that didn't work for me. I wasn't able to get it. Oh, right there is almost perfect. I wasn't able to glue it down exactly where I wanted it to be. So by putting it on the circle, I get to put it and give it a little wiggle room, because I wanted these all lined up, and see, now it's lined up. Gorgeous. Oh, and see here, don't worry, I didn't make a mistake. My ribbon is just going along there, just 4 inches of it. I will trim off the ends in a minute. I am going to use a piece of score tape. And I'm going to use my grid here. And I'm going to come up and I'm going to put it right there, because I wanted it farther down. Actually, I'm going to do it kind of in between those two. Hopefully that helps me line it up. The last one, it just didn't line up the way I would have liked it to. I'm going to use my nail just to go over it. Put these acrylic nails to work. Make them work for me. So, told you, I got this little bit of, excuse me, burlap or ribbon and stuff. I got it at the dollar store. And there is a right and wrong side, believe it or not. One side you can see more of the white and one side you can't. So that would mean this one, I'm going to pop it right there. Pull it nice and straight, hopefully real quick. And see, I just have those little ends. Oops, there goes. See, big bulky scissors. Thought they might work better for cutting it, but I don't think so. These are just such big scissors. So there we go. Next, we don't got to worry about, if I make a mistake, then we got to worry, okay? But we're going to stamp directly on. I'm looking for my stamp. I love the saying, life is meant for good friends and great adventures, and you don't have to travel far to have a great adventure. I tend to have an adventure every month. It's something new. Right now, it's football season with my grandson. Great adventure. Love sharing that with him. So we have our saying there. We're also going to stamp our envelope and our compass. Compass is great because it always reminds you to stay grounded, at least in my opinion, or to take the road less traveled. So there's that. That's for the inside. Now we're going to bring that beautiful boho blue. Gorgeous. In fact, let's go ahead and stamp our compass on this as well. So there's my compass on the flap. The right hand, if you have it folded out like this, it's on the upper right hand side. I'm going to stamp cheers to another adventurer on the bottom. Oh, gorgeous. And we're going to add some rhinestones to this. And I chose to use these. These are the closest thing I have to blue. These blue adhesive back gems. These were on the clearance rack the last time I checked, which was about 4 days ago. So, and I chose these little ones. I had tried the great big one, but I didn't like it. So I'm going to stick one right about here. Not the ones there. That one there. And this one right here. And I am so happy with this card. I'm telling you, can't go bad when you have such great products like this. You just can't. So that is my card, and to top it off, I just want to highlight the water. I want that sun glistening on our water. You could do that before, after, it's up to you. but I just thought that little hint, I don't want it anywhere else. I just wanted it on the water, and I love that when you ring it, you just see it. It almost gives the water movement. So I am so thankful that you have joined me. I'm thankful for all of you guys subscribing. I cannot believe I am like almost at 700, and I know that amazes me every day, but I am so thankful. So thank you to everybody who subscribes, who watches my videos. Love it, love it, love it. Your comments, by the way, every day. I read a comment and it totally makes my day. So if you're wondering if they make a difference, yes, your comments make a difference. On my channel, they are better than gold, okay? Comments for me are just like verification that to keep working and keep sharing my passion for paper crafts. So thank you so much. If you are interested in being on my mailing list, it's just me mailing out cards that I make on my YouTube channel to subscribers who want to receive them. A little way I can give back and tell you thank you. Thank you for your support in my endeavor on YouTube. So thank you very much. If you want to, email me at aliceseraphin1969@gmail.com. Have a great day and come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye now.